Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get started here. Some of the things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about four four things. Well, actually five. Going off of the questions that people have submitted, and I apologize for the lighting in this room. I wanted to get something to do this, but this is my from my home office. Uh, Someone had a question about what do I think about the landscape of small businesses right now. We see that there's a lot of competition in the market. Some storefronts are going out of business. Some storefronts are becoming very successful with their businesses. And one of the things that we've learned from our storefront is that really, if a storefront is going to make it, it's going to have some type of uniqueness to it. It has to be some type of experience, but it takes work to do that. And that's something that we work with business owners on putting together. Because if you just think that you're going to just be the same old, that's not going to work. We're in the middle of kind of transforming one of our businesses that used to be mainly supported by print advertising, and even though we transitioned a lot of the business to a mobile app, we know that we still have to go a step further, that you can't just be a mobile app. There's hundreds of thousands, if not millions of mobile apps that are available. And so we kind of made a determination that we're going to have to look at what we're going to have to do to make that an experience for people, because that's what it seems like. If a person isn't buying something to just consume, and even with places that they're buying stuff to consume, like at a restaurant, some of the times they even want that to be an experience. Like look at let's just take Starbucks for example. The experience of sitting in there and maybe having a meeting, or you get to sit and be on your computer. Like that was the experience. But I'm even starting to see that that's not even good enough for some consumers, that they want to go to even places that might have books. They want to go to places that might have entertainment and they have coffee. Some of them may want to have a different type of look. Starbucks doesn't really have too much of a look in their locations other than, just a nice regular coffee shop type look. But there's ones that are opening up that are doing that. And then the experience of the different flavors and different types of coffee. And but you can see this with any type of business, not just with a coffee business. You can see this with restaurants. You can see this with toy stores. You can see it with you know tobacco stores. Like it has to be some type of experience, or they're going to kind of get caught. And to give you an example, a friend of mine, he has numerous cell phone and tobacco type stores. And I was speaking with him last week, and he said that his businesses are like half of what it used to be last year, that the sales are down. And he has, everything in those stores that people would want. But it's not just, it's one thing that I've learned about business being in it for going on 34 years. And even before that, when I was a teenager, is that nothing is going to really stay the same with business, that you got to always be willing to upgrade. And that's why we call this the level up your business, because you got to be willing to level up your business, or you're going to kind of get stuck, or you're going to get ran over by your competition. Now, the other question that I had is from a business owner who needed to generate more leads and sales. There's no business owner that I talk to that does not want to generate more leads and sales. It's like that's the number one thing that they always want to do, but there has to be some type of system in place to be able to get that, because most people think that they're going to send people to a website, or they're going to send them to I don't know, maybe to just come into your store just because you open up your doors and stuff. Or there's been various different uh, ways that people have kind of justified how they're going to get business, and I'm like, it's just not going to work that way. And for me, the way that I believe is that if for every business you need to do some sort of lead. generation. And the big reason why is because that's what I do for my businesses, and it helps you be able to monetize and make more money off of customers rather than just making money one time off of customers. Like imagine this, if you had just say that you had a business and that sold maybe you were a plumber and you wanted to have calls coming in for your service, and then you had obviously that's what you want to do, is you want to do that work, perform it right, and get paid a good amount of money for doing it. But what if you are the plumber and you also kept that data from your customers and you found someone else or an appliance shop or someone that you can partner with that would just like to get your database, and you could just say, hey, I'm going to allow you as a partner to, to send out to my customers for, your maybe your appliance store, your or for services that you might perform, like fixing appliances. They needed a plumber to fix something that went wrong, and then made that everyone has appliances in their home. Would you like to email out to my list, or and I would be the partner, introducing them to you, or you can mail out to my list. Like these are ways that you can actually increase the value of your customer. And when I learned to do that with my business, it really made a difference, because you could have a customer that might buy something for $500, but then they're going to buy something over and over and over again, or they might buy one other item again, maybe with a partner business, or you might have some different products or services that you can offer. And that's what I try to do with my businesses. I have the main product, and then I upgrade, I move them up or across to other services. Like for example, with my Level Up business program, obviously we have the do-it-yourself program where I teach you how to advertise, I teach you how to generate more leads and sales. But also, if you're having trouble with your website, we can help you with that. If you're having trouble with scripts, say you don't know how to make a sales script, we can help you with that. Maybe you're having trouble with making a sales page or making an email follow-up, we can help you with that. So you can see that those are services, starting with one service that we offer, and then we're able to move to go lateral and provide other services to people. And then the other thing that we can do is we can even move up if people wanted to get some of our higher end products or services. We're able to do that too. Uh, the next question that I had was, what will work for their business? And my answer to that is that it depends on your business. Some business owners, like I'll give you some examples. Well, there's one that I'm working with right now. He's an attorney in New York, and he wanted to just have calls come in. Now, there's different ways that he could have provided his service. He could have did lead generation and had someone call out, but I like to always ask questions to the for the business owner to see how they like business to come in, because if they if they're used to just answering calls, then I'm just gonna set them up or teach them how to run advertisements to just get calls, because they don't have the infrastructure in place to have people follow up on leads. And I've found that with some businesses where they thought that they wanted to have leads come in, but then they didn't have really a system in place to follow up on those leads. I do teach that in the program though, on how you can have that done. But for that example, it just depends on, number one, what type of business you have, because there are some types of businesses where you just want to have people come in. It doesn't make any sense to get phone numbers from people unless it's something that you can think of down the line that you can maybe utilize as a partnership. But for I had a restaurant that we ran ads for, or that we helped set up for their ads, and all they did was get the email address, and then when people gave their email address, it would get them a very good coupon that was like half off on getting it was a cheesesteak place. So they would get a half off, and then they had another one where they gave free French fries with a cheesesteak. But the thing about that is that they were building a list, and that every lunch hour where he said it would get, I mean, after lunch it would get slow. So what he would do is he would send out an email or a text when he upgraded it to start to get the phone numbers from people. He would send out that email and say, we have like a before dinner special or a dinner special, because he said it would get real slow at that period of time. So that was something that we had showed him how to work that out. Some businesses like the towing and junk car buying businesses, they that type of business, the customer is ready to make a move right away. So we would help them set up call only campaigns because they want to get people, right away. Because if they don't answer the phone, they're going to go to somebody else right away. So it just really depends on what type of business you have. Another question that I had is, what type of tools am I using? I use autoresponders, which are ways to bring in and capture your leads, name, email, phone number, and you can communicate with people. I have automatic emails that go out. It's a very good tool. I've used it for, it's been a while, and I recommend that you utilize that for your business. Also, Zapier, which is what you could use to connect your different ads directly to your email autoresponder, so you're not taking leads from one place and moving them into another. Also, with Zapier, and with using an autoresponder, if someone becomes a buyer, you want to take them off of your lead list because they've already purchased from you. They don't want to keep getting the same offer when they purchase from you. So you want to move them over to another list. That's why this is really good on managing your customers, managing leads, and also segmenting in the other products and services that you're going to offer. Another tool that I use, and I was just downloading uh, some data from it. I use it for YouTube. It's called vidIQ. And what you can do with that is that tool can kind of let you know if you had the right keywords and kind of help you with making your headlines for your YouTube videos. It's very good if you're not experienced. I've kind of tested my headlines against their headlines, and I'm beating them. I think it's good for someone who is not really good at making headlines for their YouTube video, and it also give you ideas for keywords. Now that right there for itself is worth it, because it can give you some keywords and kind of tell you where your video would rank with those keywords, and that's basically based off of what you're saying in the video. So I've learned that that's a very good tool. And then another tool that people consider, most people just consider it a place to go watch videos. I consider it a marketing tool, which is YouTube. I've been able to get a lot of customers, a lot of leads from YouTube. I get leads every day and sales every day from YouTube. And I'm monetized on YouTube to where I also get revenue from YouTube. So those are, I think, some of the best tools that I would use if you're just starting out, because you don't want to get overwhelmed to where you have so much stuff on your plate. Obviously, you got to get more leads and sales. And my level up your business program can help you do that. And it also goes into how to choose which platform will work best for your business. I have a video where I just take you through, and it walks you step by step on questions that you should ask yourself, so you can see, number one, which platform will work best for you, because believe it or not, all platforms do not work for every business. So you need to know how which one will work best for your business. And I have a video that I just walk you step by step. I do this for all of my businesses. And then I'm going to show you how you can put your ads together. I get a lot of questions on, well, I don't know where to start, what to say. I show you exactly what to do step by step to start your ads. And then picking the different, when you do choose your platform, I show you exactly, how you should put that together on the platform. Like it really, this is like a start to finish type program. And not to say that you can't learn how to put an ad together. That's the simple part. I think what I bring to the table is 30, going on 34 years of experience with working with companies, that work with small mom and pop all the way to large corporations. I just finished a campaign in print for Boost Mobile. So I know exactly the type of wording and what they say in their advertisements. I know what small mom and pop businesses say and medium sized companies. My experience is what really makes this level up your business program different than what you're seeing out there. You see a lot of other programs that are out there, and you kind of have in the back of your mind if this person is really telling the truth and are all the testimonials real people and that stuff. You don't have to worry about that stuff with us. You can, if you live in our area, or if you would like, we can send you a copy of our publication and you can go back for years and you can see that advertisers have ran with us for years. And that's because we've actually went to stores, or to businesses and met with the business owners face to face. And this is just something that I've put online because to be able to reach more people and to be able to help people like you out to get, be able to have a way to increase your business. And so I invite you to take a look at the link. I'm doing a 5 day where you can just take a look at the program for 5 days. It's only $59.95 for 5 days. And then if you decide to stay with the program, it's only $99.95 per month. And you do get email and customer service. So if there's any questions that you have, we're going to answer that for you. It'll either be an answer from me or someone that's on our team that'll get you those answers. And I'm pretty sure if you go to our page, you will see that we work with just about every business. I put a whole list of the different types of businesses that we work with. All right, I'm gonna also post this on YouTube just in case you wanted to watch this again if you wasn't able to take notes or you came in late. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams with Level Up Your Business 5 Day Challenge.